couldn't help but notice. Look at his pants. There's a shit ton of detail,
Next
like
to
down
where-
on the lower parts here.
By his shins.
But as it goes up,
It
it
just
just
becomes
becomes
one-
a solid color.
It's like they got lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Like,
okay,
okay, there's gotta be a
no one
little
will look up
creases.
there.
all right, Bill, I need you to work.
Anyway,
Oh.
this is definitely the first time that we've done this.
Is that
I've
monster
never
shit?
done this before.
I practiced a little bit off screen because I died here a bunch of times at the end of our last record, and it's actually way easier than I was making it out to be.
Except it's not.
You're doing it
super,
wrong.
Still not super easy, but I don't know.
Are you
Why
gonna
is there
hit that torch?
platforming in this game?
There's a jump.
Platforming in PS1 games, I was just like,
It's a game that's clearly not made for it, you know.
I still want to know if those are pants or if he literally just has like.
He's like the Hulk. No matter what pants he's wearing, they get destroyed.
What if those aren't pants? Like, because they contour perfectly to his weirdly shaped
It's
pelvis
just
as
his
it
skin.
flops around. It's his skin. But did you ever see Codename Kids Next Door?
Yeah,
Remember the pink eye mission, the pink eye episode?
I do not remember.
I do.
You
It
don't-
disgusted
You
me.
it was fucking hor. Like, as a kid, you're just like, that's kind of gross. As an adult, I'm just like,
Yeah, that was a really bizarre thing
okay.
looking back
So the
on
nurse in this episode of Kids Next Door, the nurse was purposeful. Everyone was like had guns that were filled with pink eye virus, and it caused like the pink eye crust to erupt wherever it hit you, like in blisters. And this was on Kids Next Door.
Yeah.
And then what ended up happening was they found out that the nurse, who had been giving everyone pie for the entire episode, was giving kids pink eye and harvesting the blisters and crumbs to be the crumbly bits on her pie she was giving everyone.
That is
Yeah,
disgusting.
And it was
and that's
fucking
not the only time shit like that happened in the show.
No,
Oh my God, that was
God.
Like,
Remember that Invader Zim episode where it was just like
Like the hot dog, the giant hot dog facility.
and the
don't
fucking like
remember that,
and the fucking
actually.
like lice.
Like they were
episode?
going to the lice episode. Don't.
I don't think I do.
We talked
I mean,
about
I
the lice
watched
episode
that
on
show
this
a lot
video
back
before.
in the day, but I don't remember it now. You know, now
In
that
Kids
you're
Next
mentioning
Door,
it.
or the hot dog
No,
or the
in
lice.
Invader Zim and either. I don't fucking remember that shit.
There was a lice episode where the entire school was quarantined. I talked about this on the show before, but you don't remember. Now I just see him as having a pink eye crotch. Like this is all a kid
Don't
next
say that.
He's got an eye down there.
and it's infected. He doesn't really have eyes on his head, does he?
I mean, I guess it looks a little bit like that, but that's not the first thing that I thought when I saw that.
It's not the first thing that I saw. I thought it
oh,
was
he's
pants, but
wearing
I thought I slowly have come to this conclusion. Over
You've
time.
slowly taken the red pill.
Yes.
Take the fucking red pill.
I want to
Piece
take the
by
blue bill
piece.
back out. You're about to die.
Yeah.
One hit from death.
I'm just gonna take a full
So-
heal, actually.
In Invader Zim, the school was infected by lice, and only Zim was immune to the infection. So the quarantine officer takes Zim, puts him in a bazooka, and then it starts ripping off Zim's skin to shoot his DNA into lice. And at
don't
the end of the
remember
episode,
that one.
he pulls Zim out of the fucking cannon, still in his human costume, and it just shows his like green, skinless body with just dangling nerve endings.
Oh my
And he just
God,
starts
yeah.
screaming. He's like, ah! And
That
then
show had a
cuts.
lot of shit like that.
The hot dog facility was like a giant fortress, and the dude was like, "Would you like a hot dog?"
I think I. Oh my God.
And then they went
I
inside.
think I might remember that. Now that you
Yeah.
mention it.
Yeah, and it was a
Yeah.
giant facility, and the other invader that was trying to replace Zim, the girl that was just
Yeah,
actually good at
I
it,
remember.
Tack, she was running the
She
hot dog
shows up in
facility.
the movie, actually.
Yeah.
Shoot it!
I don't have any regular guns, and I don't want to waste the. Oh, that was the end of the level.
Yeah, but you gotta carry
That
your
was
health
the
over.
final boss.
Death to
These
Thing
all
I
guys are
traitors.
unnecessarily
Nothing
fucking
shall
hard. They
stand
do so
between
much
me
damage.
So
my
this ties into something I wanted to say earlier. We were watching Akira, and
Oh yeah,
the
I saw
blood
that for the
in-
first time.
the blood and viscera when Tetsuo transforms. Spoilers, just a little bit.
Dude, it's fucking from the 80s.
Well, you had never seen
I'll
it.
tell you what happens, motherfucker. I don't.
Canada fucking
There's not really a lot to
his
spoil
way
it.
through
If
an
you live in
apocalypse. That's all you need to
if
fucking
you
know.
live in a country that has an internet access and you're related and you know pop culture, you know what happens in Akira, right? You don't even need a spoiler. You know what happens.
I'm not gonna lie, if you've gotten to like your 20s and you haven't seen it, spoilers that you're kind of like.
I mean, I haven't seen it until just now, but even then I knew a lot of the stuff that happened just because I absorbed it over time, you know?
It's coming from two people that I just had to show movie to over the last week.
I'm
How old are you?
serious.
25?
Like, look,
20, 24?
turning to.
Well, it doesn't matter how old you are. You know what happens in it anyway. He turns into a big retard mutant.
Okay, look, I didn't know that when I
Psychic
first started
evolution.
watching the movie, but if someone had said that to me,
I'd have been like, no.
I would have been like, okay.
But that's exactly what happened.
I kind of like the surprise of it, like for people just like, I didn't think this movie would be like
so
this.
coming
Yeah,
from the
it-
guy who thinks people spoiling things is like bad for them.
No.
Spoiling is
Yeah,
fucking
that's
epic, and I do it all the
opposite.
time.
That's the opposite. See, I spoil things for other people. I keep asking you in Three Kingdoms, like, so is Kong Ming going to just be the central part of this arc? And you're like, you'll see. And I'm like, I don't want to see. I want
wanna
Zhuge Liang to
But
go
then,
away.
But then you don't want me and everyone else to know about the fucking like
Adrenaline.
Yeah.
Gotta go fight
You
this
could kill
fucker.
him.
Good cheat.
Nope, it's locked.
Yeah. I don't really. I'm one of those people who's never given a fuck about spoilers ever. Even if it's brand new, I don't really give a
I
shit.
care about spoilers for things that I want to like experience. I don't.
I don't know, but in what cases has knowing the twist or knowing what's gonna happen, when is that actually or whatever, like for real? You hit me from that, huh? My God.
It's just like he's just got the little end of his tentacles.
I
like,
can fight that.
I mean,
but
the hardest, the most brutal part of that
this part.
of a whip to hit you. No, you're good. I think if you're on the corner, you're good.
Well, it's all good. I got the.
Yeah, I mean it's a PS1 game, so who knows the fucking hitbox? The hitbox
Yeah.
is
It could just be like it's the whole thing, but it isn't.
Yeah, it probably took up the entire hallway for all I know. This
Is this a Japanese game?
probably. I would assume.
If I,
don't
like,
fucking know. I just assume any horror game on the PS1 is probably Japanese.
Well, the thing is that it could be. Well, first off, the Japanese have. It's not because like, oh, our culture inferior, we love gaijin culture. I think the fact that they, over the last century, have been heavily interested in the Western culture is because they designed a lot of things off the West, and it's very new for them. Our culture is new, and theirs is old.
Yeah, well,
And they're
Well,
trying to.
it's the same reason why we like samurai and shit.
Yeah, it's fucking mystical and cool.
So,
So I guess I
well,
never
that's the
thought
reason
our
that-
culture could do that to other people. It's
That's
weird
the
thing.
reason that so many Japanese horror games are based on American horror tropes. Yeah, I remember that, but I did it anyway.
Yeah,
I mean, fuck,
that's
Resident
shit.
Evil is not a completely Japanese idea.
It's why when Japanese get too invested in like Western tropes, they get really fucking weird. Resident
Yeah,
Evil is an
well,
example
they
of
do
that.
their own spin on it.
But like Japanese and American animation in the 80s and 90s was super visceral, it was a lot more adult, and it still is adult today, but an adult in a different way. It's like more theming, but like with themes and stuff. But people have stepped away from like creepy weird shit like what KND did with the pie crust or the whatever the fuck Tetsuo turned into. Or, I don't know. I feel
Are you
like
saying Tetsuo turned into something? Why are you spoiling
Why are you
it,
spoiling the
motherfucker?
movie?
I know. Said I didn't want to spoil it, and then you guys convinced me with your superior argument for
With
spoiling
my
things.
massive brain,
Big
I
brain.
convinced you that spoiling
I
stuff.
I
Good
don't
for
like
the
being
industry.
spoiled on things that I'm like, I really want to see this like soon. Don't tell me.
I don't know, there's not really any point to like going out of your way to spoil it. Oh my god, turn the fuck around!
A lot of damage.
There's really
She's
no
using her,
reason
like,
to spoil or to not spoil things. Just, oh my god, fuck you.
She's just fucking dancing around you. She's like, huh, you gonna get me?
Thank you for
gonna,
dying.
You gonna get...
So, as I said in this completely original idea that I just thought of just now, those flying enemies kind of remind me of the bosses from Van Helsing. You remember those?
I never played the game.
I did. I played it when I was a kid.
I haven't played
Does he not exist if you don't look at him?
I guess not. Maybe that's how I'm supposed to get past them.
Maybe that's the mechanic. Like, just
It's like,
just
can the game not render them if they don't exist?
So, yeah. I thought he was gonna fall in.
He's
Didn't
hiding.
this exact thing happen last time we played this? Didn't he get stuck?
Yeah, you fell in or something.
In the episode that doesn't, in a
In
universe that
in
doesn't
the
have an
alternate
alternate
universe that
timeline,
I'm talking about right now, yes.
where we never saw Akiba. Timeline split after watching the movie.
So,
It's
yeah,
quantum physics.
I did play through a couple levels last time, and I learned something. Don't fucking bother exploring. It's not worth it. Oh my god, I can't fight you both. You would think, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Please. You would think that a game like this with all these extra items and shit is
It's not
made
dead.
for exploration.
Didn't get your
Oh.
fucking dynamite. Blew his arms
Oh
off.
shit!
Oh wow.
So what is his attack now? Instead of like slap
He
chop,
needs you.
god, I can't fight him with the
No, he's
green
biting
thing
you.
there, too.
Holy shit. We should have used this more. Does every
Yeah.
enemy have a dismemberment feature?
I guess, that's pretty cool. There
See,
you
he's
go.
not
See, every
dead.
time
Still
I'm-
not dead. Does he have more health now that I knocked his fucking arms off?
I wonder
Maybe
if
they were
dynamite
hurting
doesn't
him.
do damage. If dynamite doesn't do damage, it just
It
affects
just
the
knocks
body.
you on. I mean, maybe, shit, I don't know. I'm doing the same thing I did in Demon's Crest right now and not looking up what any of the items
Oh, I
do,
found
just
out what
guessing.
Crown and Skull do.
Oh, yeah?
Crown makes you more likely to get money, and Skull makes you more likely to get health.
Well,
Skull is
too
fucking
late.
misleading.
Yeah, why would Skull... Oh, I remember this.
We're like, oh,
I
it's gonna
remember
fucking,
this
like-
from watching the Ultimate Timeline. We have a line tapped into the
Yeah.
other timeline. So nothing was talked about it in Corpus, don't worry. They were uninteresting. That was the shit timeline.
Yeah, it's the timeline where we're not funny, unlike this one where we're just a laugh and a half.
Guys, laugh at my joke.
Okay, so
3, 2, 1, go.
yeah, we scripted out all the funny parts. Don't worry.
We,
No.
how meta are we gonna get? We have gained the second powers of 25.
Anyway,
we have brain the second powers.
hey Bex, isn't Van Helsing that movie? That
Oh yeah,
crap
that I really
movie?
fucking like.
Isn't that
See, we're not following a
means
script here
something
from
to
the
you?
other timeline either. They didn't tell us what to talk about.
Ada think it's an interesting thing to tell.
Well, like,
This
okay,
way.
well, fucking, I don't know. I forget how we got on it. Like, fucking, we were talking
No.
about vampires.
No, I remember how we got on.
Oh, well, whatever. Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah, we pointed at an enemy, and I'm like, and you're like, that's just a fucked up Nosferatu. I'm like,
no,
I wanna
that's,
be
no,
a
that's
monk.
right. I was like, oh
And
shit.
I'm like, I'd rather be a
Like,
Malkavian.
imagine if Siamese just comes out of like a coffin, and then you were like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah,
did
that
you-
happens later. Hey, it's spoiler alert for this game now.
Yeah.
I almost feel like I should save my topic for when it comes up. Like, oh, this is the moment.
Oh, Van Helsing, Siamese.
You guys never played that Van Helsing game?
I never
on the
played it,
PS1?
I never even saw the Van Helsing
Fucking
movie.
Van-
I didn't.
We should
Like-
probably watch that next.
When you guys were watching Van Helsing, I studied the sword of Temujin.
I studied the blade. I didn't
Yeah.
spend my time.
Oh my
playing,
God.
I don't know if that killed him or if I just knocked him into it.
I mean, I did see him like make a hit noise, and he like got staggered when you weren't hitting him. So I think
Yeah.
on one of the swipes that we.
So as I was fucking saying,
Anyways, like with Van Helsing. Fucking, like, that's what got me into
yeah, it's a
vampires.
big childhood movie of yours, and it got you into vampires
Well, like-
that you still have to this day, huh?
I fucking hate it when
No.
people are like, oh, you like
Yeah,
vampires?
you know what I think, Bex? I think that you just like vampires.
Oh,
because you watched
okay,
Twilight.
okay.
That's what I
Okay,
think.
you're just saying that because the other timeline version of me
That's
was
what
like,
I think,
was
Bex.
fucking
You just
said,
watched Twilight.
you motherfucker, fucking like, you're just fucking saying that because alternate reality Bax was like, I fucking hate it when people fucking say that. And now you're like, oh, I wonder if actual
Wow,
Bax is
we
like,
did worse.
We explored. I think we got everything
I shall
last
make
time.
a
we
range
got
did
of
this.
76% of monsters.
But now I'm
50%
more
alive.
red pilled. Now I realize that exploring in this game is pointless. You would think this game encourages exploration because it has all these cool environments and shit. No. It has this stupid stamina bar on the left, that timer.
so it's like, okay,
that
I'm
basically means that you can't explore and have fun. You just gotta beeline towards the end. That's the best way to play this game.
Wait.
Beeline towards the end.
Is this a survival horror game? You have to survive.
I mean,
It
you
has
have to
survival
survive,
elements.
and it's a horror game.
but it's surviving in the most annoying way
I don't know, it's
imaginable.
more of a hack and slash, but
Oh yeah, we have
Hack
to.
and survive.
We have to go find Samuel Pepsi.
yeah,
Pepsi.
we have to find him
Samuel
over at the
Pepsi,
cemetery.
founder of the Pepsi company.
This level is
Blood Pepsi.
pretty fucking
Blood
annoying
Do you
in
think
terms
vampires
of
have sodas? No, they don't.
I don't know. That's probably something that's
According to my knowledge of the secret vampire societies that be, they do
Yes.
not.
Please tell us a little bit more about this, Bax.
It would be so easy to disguise like Dr. Pepper Cherry as Dr. Pepper Blood. Could you imagine?
Well, for one thing, water turns to fucking like ash in vampires' stomachs, and they have to like cough it up.
What lore is that from?
The only lore for vampires.
Ah,
fucking.
Twilight. Yes.
Fucking! I almost just fucking slapped you. Fucking prick. I actually had to like consciously make an effort to hold my hand back and be like, don't.
So you were around when Twilight was popular, huh?
was in school, and the only lore for vampires, by the way, is Vampire the fucking Masquerade.
Yeah.
From the 90s, not the new one. The new one, is my opinion, is like...
Yeah, didn't they change that whole, didn't they change the
Well,
universe
it
a
was
lot?
like super edgy, for no reason.
Well, I mean, that's vampires though, right?
Fuck.
No, seriously.
No, vampires are cool and dignified, alright?
Yeah,
What
that's...
the fuck is the name of the most dignified, dominating people?
Ventru, the Ventru clan.
Yeah, he's saying.
So this is where this is where like you kept punching
ultimate
these
time.
things and like
Oh, fuck, they both came out now.
If you you open
I
all
should have
the
opened
step
the
that
zombie one first.
Yeah,
I mean, whoa, I didn't know that would happen.
you didn't know
So
what
this is where I was like, oh shit, what if a Jaimisi just fucking like popped out
Yeah, I really don't
and
know
fucking
much about
flesh crafted your face?
Vampire
And then that
the
Bax
Masquerade.
turned into a fucking giant like insect man and started to eat us. That's also where we stopped watching.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
where the
pretty
episode
gruesome.
ended in the last one.
Dude, we
end
talk
an
about
episode like
vampires,
that
and he
for
turns
real?
into an insect.
Well, you see, basically what happened was I stopped using my flesh crafting to be like human.
He showed us his true ultimate power. True.
I'm actually a vampire.
Yeah, that's
no,
that's why
the
he's so
flying thing was a
interested in-
further trick. He's coming for our dimension.
See,
Using
it's
ancient-
a collection of all the Baxes.
He's in conversation with the antediluvian, and
All
he's
the-
going to open a portal to our realm.
Okay, look, the
Isn't
Jaimisi.
vampire-
Okay, I'm gonna fucking drop some shit on you. The Jaimisi antediluvian isn't dead. They're all like, oh, the fucking anti-tribute from the fucking like first Anarch revolt. All are like, oh yeah, we got the Jaimisi fucking anti. No, you're not gonna fucking open up a coffin of a guy from before the flood, and you're gonna be like, oh, you got me.
I'll take your word for it.
Why is everyone afraid of the antediluvians?
You wanna know? Okay,
Why are
okay.
they asleep if they're that powerful?
First of all, if they sleep. Okay, first of all, here's the thing.
First of all.
Fucking shut up. Second of all, first of all.
That did it.
No.
Let me
You're
just
a
interrupt
quick
it.
little cutscene.
You gotta keep avoiding.
I'm
I'm not gonna let you talk.
There's gonna be like a fucking animation of like, okay, we just put Bax in gay vampire jail, and then we're just gonna keep fucking talking. While Bax is just like, well, fucking antediluvians.
Oh, okay,
What
so
if-
you like
what if
Vampire the Masquerade?
Twilight. What if Vampire from Twilight isn't antediluvian?
It's not. It couldn't
Yes.
be.
I don't.
No, it's not. The lore wouldn't make
So,
sense.
so correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Vampire the Masquerade based on World of Darkness?
Yes,
it is,
one
which
of
I
the
thought
greatest
so.
role-playing worlds in existence.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, okay, this isn't like fucking. There's a whole setup for like werewolves, for example.
There's mages where just along with Vampire the Masquerade, there's like Werewolves the End or something. What are the books called? The series
Werewolf
called?
the Apocalypse.
Werewolf the Apocalypse.
Then there's
my
Mage
God.
the Ascension. What I love about Mage the
Vampire the
Ascension,
Masquerade.
what I love about like some of these some of these people, is like the mages don't ever fucking interact with the vampires. The vampires don't even really know what can. There's just like these really powerful people that are like,
Yeah, it seems like a really interesting universe, but I just haven't quite gotten
You
around.
can tell
to,
when Bax starts to fucking have a autistic fit. First of all, let me explain to you, the Zaimisi antediluvian has been around since the rotisserie chicken.
well, he has
And he
since
rotated
before
through
it.
the universe
Yeah,
and
well
drove into
before
the
the
center of the
rotisserie
earth
He was
chicken,
and
motherfucker.
absorbed the
I don't
soul
think you
of Satan.
understand. Antediluvians are from before the fucking biblical flood.
Okay, I don't understand why
And
it
what's the
matters.
biblical flood?
It
after
matters
this?
because the closer you are to your sireship to Cain, the first vampire.
He's also Sasquatch.
So with the closer you are to Cain, the more powerful your blood is. So an antediluvian has the ability to fucking like, they can melt everyone's flesh on the planet. That is the level of power. Like they can fucking end the world if they
Okay.
wanted.
No, I feel like this is reaching depths that are too far because the entire
Is this
point of
deep
Cain.
lore?
No. The entire point of Cain is that he's literally cursed by God to become a vampire in Vampire the Masquerade. Which means if an antediluvian were to do so, God would immediately come down, flick his fan, bring back human race, and erase the antediluvian.
Well,
from
you see,
existence.
that's
they
the
can't
thing.
do that.
In Vampire the Masquerade, there's always this talk about this thing called Gehenna, which is the vampire myth for the end of the world, where all the antediluvians wake up and the world ends for vampire kind. Because the antediluvians have been asleep for so long that they're blood starved. They fucking like,
And they drink vampire blood to stay alive or something?
well, they can drink anyone's blood. But the problem is antediluvians are so powerful. In order to sate them, they need so much blood. It would take like every vampire and every human on the planet between like 13 antediluvians.
So what are your thoughts on the
Fucking shit post in my face right now.
No,
I will
the
fucking.
remake. What are your thoughts on Twilight New Moon? Facts.
No, I thought it was
No, what are your thoughts on the Vampire the Masquerade new one or remake?
The World of
Whatever.
Darkness
Well,
remake.
it's not a remake.
Didn't
it's-
White Wolf go out of business for a time, and
They
then someone
did.
bought up their IPs and republished
Basically, what happened is they're fucking like they woke. They're woke now.
Oh yeah.
They kind of fucking suck because
like Pathfinder. This is the reason that I looked at Pathfinder. Beyond Pathfinder's immense numbers and utter bullshit of like you need to calculate 600 different modifiers. And then I want to show you this Pathfinder character sheet. It has 60 skills on the front page.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's so many numbers.
5e is too
You have to
complex
know.
for me, and that's baby.
I mean it's not that hard.
But it starts out really hard, but then you have to memorize actions. Okay, I looked at Pathfinder 2. There are 10 actions you can take while mounted, and no other actions. Those are the 10 actions you can take while mounted, and you can do nothing but those 10 actions. You have to memorize all those 10 actions. And some of those actions are exclusive to certain mount types.
Fucking-
Do you know something else that pisses me off about?
Well, like-
the Pathfinder 2 beta. In the
Oh,
rule
you
book,
told me that.
they stated that if you make a character that makes someone else in your group uncomfortable, you should remake it to not offend or hurt their fucking feelings. Oh, I'm so sorry, we're a role-playing game. Get the fuck out of my goddamn role-playing game. If I want to make Nazi Hitler 10-inch dick Jew rape man, you're gonna have to deal with it. And you can make the Jew that defeats Hitler, and I'll be fine with it.
I don't know. Isn't that kind of the point of role playing?
No
though?
shit.
Is to work
Make
with
a
the
role.
other characters,
Yes.
Not just be like,
Not
I don't
an asshole
like
to
this,
them.
I'm going to mod it out of the world.
Yeah,
essentially.
you have to work with the other characters. Maybe the ultimate Jew could convince Hitler that he's wrong, and he gives up his Aryan powers to, I don't know, save the world.
I always
what class
wanted-
is the ultimate Jew? Probably a bard, right?
Probably.
Pathfinder or Fifth Edition?
I never played Pathfinder, so I don't.
Bard classes are good. I mean, he played. His bard is College of Whispers.
Yeah, and I hate him.
You hate Fruit?
Yeah.
You
he
rolled low.
He's underpowered as shit. I made him that way on purpose, but I regret it now. I was like, let's give myself.
This is
a
the
character
problem
on
with like
purpose.
rolling stats in like Pathfinder and those games. You can just get, what did you get? 8 for strength, 5 for fucking wisdom.
I got.
Well, if
six
your
for everything.
DM isn't a fucking asshole,
I do.
If your
I
DM
gave
is
him-
not an asshole, then he'll let you fucking make like my DM Brandon calls it bartending the guy. Basically, he retire him to be a bartender because he's just like or an innkeep because it's like this guy's stats are so bad. Can I please?
He
play
made
some...
another character, and he tied his new character to Fruit's storyline, so Fruit has to stick around until
I need
that.
to keep him around for a little while, alright?
Until
Not
that's
a
finished.
permanent fixture.
I feel like
I feel like these levels have gone way better.
Yeah, I know, because the
I'm
last
not
one I
even
was
paying
trying
attention.
to...
I'm enjoying talking
I was
about
trying
this.
to explore and get lost in the last one, but now I'm just like, I have no fucking time! My blue bar's empty! Hey, spiders! New enemies! Hey, that's a really annoying thing
Oh,
about this
this-
game, isn't it? Reusing enemies, right, guys? Is it not that a thing that you
But look,
complained about?
But well, this is the
Well,
thing I
this is
complained.
not one of the new enemies.
No, this is one of the old enemies, but I was just like, in the previous level where they brought back werewolves from level 1, which were for some reason gone for like 5 levels,
Yeah,
and
it's
these
weird.
enemies came back from level
It's
2,
weird, because the
was
first
also
one
gone
levels
for like 3
had a
levels.
shit ton of enemies, and then the later ones were like, no, let's
Just-
go back to
just
using just the zombies.
pink
and
eye
blue
crust
niggers
shorts,
for a
man.
while.
Pink eye
I'm
crust.
so glad we're not.
You know, that's actually what his real name was in the original Japanese. His actual name was
I'm gonna
Pink Eye
fucking turn
Shorts.
off your PC. I'm not gonna slam.
What is
See,
this?
you
Is this
said
guy's-
more direct.
Is this guy's name friend too?
Yeah. No, it's enemy.
His name is Bobcat. Excuse you, dude. There's a gun in that corner. When you
Yeah,
killed him.
yeah, I remember.
I wonder
That's
how
the
I knew
fruits
that.
of our labor from exploration.
I don't know why I knew that. I think Vax from other dimensions is sending us fly transmissions.
You just had like a psychic phone.
Because
Well,
I was
it's
not
no
watching.
spook,
I'm
but
the
there is a gun over there.
You know what? Fucking think. What about travel like
I would like to play World of Darkness.
Dude, Vampire the Masquerade is a game that he's gonna make you play, and
No,
we
I
gotta
love this
install
game.
mods.
like
No,
well,
no, no,
yeah,
no,
no,
here's the
no,
thing,
no,
tabletop, the
no.
video game.
Yeah, no, I know.
the video game is good. It's just okay.
There's some-
focused specifically on
You have to
specific
install a
factors.
fan-made patch.
I know, here's the thing.
No, trust me,
It's
dude.
like
I
Elder
play
Scrolls
games like
game.
that all the fucking time.
It's one of those
games
things-
that are broken just right. You know, sometimes they're better than games that have
No,
a lot
it's
of-
not broken. Just right. Gunplay is impossible.
Not only is the gunplay impossible, combat's impossible.
Oh yeah.
You cannot. I'm fairly certain that
You like can't.
for some people, like,
Oh, yeah,
unless you
you can
memorize certain
skip
things
most
about the
of the
final
level here,
boss.
can't you?
Maybe, I don't. Let's go. Let's find out.
Unless you like memorize certain things about the final boss of Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines, you just have to get lucky
Oh,
Pretty
no, I have to
much.
go around.
when you're fighting him. You can jump over this and have to run through the level again, but you can't skip it.
I'll just go the right way. I think I remember where I'm going.
This level was really cool. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah, that
Hey,
could
it
be
does
last
like
time.
no damage.
I should just take it.
Block
Yeah.
it.
I love this one. Barely did.
I don't want
Dude, I
Thank
fucking
you.
love that animation so much.
Oh, another one.
Why does he get to shoot in both directions when he only has 2 barrels? Every time you grab a duck or gun,
You
what is
forgot the name again?
it? Duckbill?
Duckbill.
Duckfoot. There we go. I know it's duck based.
Pirates used it back. Pirate captains used it in case of mutinies. So they're like, yeah, I only have 1 shot, but I could kill at least 3 of you in 1. That's why.
Well, here's some.
Oh yeah, like this area was super difficult.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can destroy that fence apparently.
And, like you can go down there and collect like a fucking razor blade and
Oh
shit.
no! Break the
Break the
yeah, that's
window,
what it
yeah.
was. Yeah, it's talking to us. You're also dying.
Yeah.
How dare you explore? How
Look,
dare you explore?
Look, my stamina meter is going to run out eventually. All right, I just accepted it this time. It's fucking. It goes down so quick.
But when you're in combat, you don't take damage. You don't
Yep.
take dot damage at least from having an empty
Yeah.
stamina. So stamina, it's adrenaline. Let you in, please. God, get out of here. It's dead. So
the decoys.
bards in Pathfinder have colleges. Oh, dude, I remember every conversation we had. And let me just roll it back around to annoy the shit out of him. Wait a minute. Did we do this last
Yeah,
time?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, these are the new enemies, by the way. They look almost identical to the other enemies, but they have 1 extra arm.
They like
Well, they also have only 1 head instead of 3.
Yeah, I mean they're a little bit. Yeah.
There's guns, dynamite, and a full heal. But wasn't there an extra life in one of these windows?
Ah, fuck it, I don't care. Look, I've learned that exploring in this game is actively
Immersing-
discouraged.
is
you know?
No,
immersing
you gotta
yourself-
replay that. You gotta come back and play the game a different way and just allow yourself to die.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't. There is a second character we can play as that girl with the sword.
Do they have
so
different levels, or is it
I
all the
don't
same
know,
levels?
actually.
That'd be that. Okay, that might be excessive.
I think they just did that because Resident Evil did it.
Precious equal, they're saying.
Like Resident Evil has a couple different effects, so obviously Arcane needs to have one as well.
I don't think bards are wizards.
What are they then?
I think
So they're hedonists.
honestly wizards.
Yeah.
they don't necessarily hoard magic really, but they are very dedicated.
I mean,
They do hoard magic. They have to
wizards
spell
are
book. What am I
so like
saying?
a wizard fucking can get to 9th level and be like, I now have the power of shit.
You. I didn't know you could just fight this guy straight up.
Kill him
And,
that
and,
easily. Holy crap.
Yeah, dynamite does no damage.
Yeah, I spent so much time on that motherfucker the last time
You
because I
threw
thought.
3 dynamite.
Because the only time I ever kill these guys is when there's an explosive there on them. So I figured that's just what I had to do. No, you can just run up to him and fight him easily.
He did it again! He broke out of. Is it supposed to be him like breaking through it and like teleporting to the other side of the door and then he turns around and tells the door it's dead?
Yeah, I
Like a
don't
mile
know.
mo. And then the door falls apart after he's on the other side and he starts walking towards you? Or is he just like bending over and butt bombing the wall? He's doing Peach's signature move from fucking. I honestly consider that Peach's signature move. Have you seen that in Smash Brothers?
No.
Okay,
Oh.
Peach, her side B is she turns around and throws herself ass first at someone, and then goes "Achoo!" And when it hits someone, it makes a big heart explosion and sends them flying.
She'd be good in that. She'd be good in that one.
What is that?
What the fuck are you
Kisija?
saying right now?
You didn't know that's a thing?
No.
You didn't know?
I
Okay,
watch
so
very
there's
much anime.
a sports anime about women that like it's like super well
Super well animated and well voiced.
and it has really good like a lot of huge budget, and it's women fighting on like a little floating island in bathing suits by beating each other with their asses. It's like a butt vacuum attack, and then she's just like butt blast bomb.
I like how they.
And
I
it's
like
not
how
a
they
joke.
all.
It's a joke as it is serious. Like the characters take it super serious, and I guess
It's
that is
it's
the joke.
the same kind of like thing as Kill and Kill. I guess.
Yeah. Where like it's the characters take it super serious and they have like Super Saiyan transformations as they fight each
Yeah.
other with only it's like Kijo or Kissy Joe. Fuck, what is that? I don't know. probably. How do you activate items?
What the
Turn
fuck
it on.
is
'Cause
going
I think
on?
it starts spinning in
Is this
place, and
London
you just
or
do a shit ton
something?
of damage.
Yeah, go spin fast.
One shot.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it makes your next attack just
But I can't
fucking.
stop it, so now I just have to keep going until it's empty.
Is this fucking
You're
London?
back in front.
Where
Oh,
in
fuck,
London?
I backtracked again. Yeah, this does take place in London.
So like, okay, where in London are they just like, hey, here's like a cave to get
Yeah,
to,
but
like,
this is like Bram Stoker's one.
Bram Stoker's one.
Right. Isn't that whole like
Yeah,
area
this is like based on like Victorian.
That whole area is just a
Shit.
bonus area. Fuck
Yeah,
this.
fuck it.
Boss fight.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Fuck.
Should have probably saved your blade for this.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, the exploration is not recommended.
Oh, dude, don't you know the combo to knock it down? Oh,
Yeah.
there it is. There's the
Fine,
music I
yeah.
was. There's the music I was talking
Yeah,
about.
no, this game has really good. Really
I
good
fucking
music.
love how a lot of the time his enemies are just like dancing around you, like, oh shit, look at his moves.
Wow.
Like that guy just watched you fucking murder.
I think they're just immune to items because you use 2 duck foot, duck feet.
I think they're hitbox leaders, and I just
Two duck. You used two
I
duck.
threw 2 ducks at. I
Oh,
told you.
dude, were they called duck feet? Or a duck foot gun because when you could separate the feet,
Yeah.
spread out its barrels, and it looked like a duck's
Because
foot.
it went quack.
It like webbed it. No, you know how a duck's
The
foot is
first
free
pirate captain who ever had a duck bill fucking said
There's,
quack as soon as he killed the guys.
No,
who
actually,
shot
the
him.
real lore is behind it. It was Jimmy Neutron's dad. Named him.
Oh, I see.
You see, Jimbo, isn't that just quack and crazy that the government has the power to completely go over and annihilate an entire, what is it, a cult of gun-loving young Americans in Texas and then cover it up and everyone forgets it? Isn't that just quack
Yeah,
and crazy?
weird.
They tear-gassed kids and burnt them alive.
Anyway,
Just gotta forget about that, Jumbo.
so look at how much farther. This is how far we got last time in an
50
hour
minutes.
because I wasted my fucking ass
it's
time.
this guy again.
exploring. But now
What
here we
if
are.
they harvest the pink eye from all except his crotch? And then they point
Oh,
it in.
yeah,
and
that's-
that's how they're
that's why
spreading
He's
the
just a,
disease.
he's
so
just a
fucked up,
giant
you're
eye
right.
membrane or something.
Oh yeah, that's fucking disgusting. Fuck you.
Oh my God.
Get back here, bitch.
Oh, for a second I thought he was riding the wire, like fucking.
Like,
oh, we
like,
could see the
swinging
wires
back
in
and forth.
no, we could see the wires on like
Hammer
the movie
throw.
screen.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
What is it? It's like you could see the
There,
special
that's what
effects.
that
They didn't
was.
edit it out. Where like the bugs aren't actually flying; they're just being hoisted around on like a pulley system. Running out of time.
Nah, full up.
Oh, dude, yeah. As long as you're beating his corpse, it keeps your.
That actually was
That was kind of spooky.
This game does have its moments, you know, even though it's kind of. I did that last time. Didn't I?
Just look at your adrenaline bar every time you attack. Just stop and look at your adrenaline bar. When it
Yeah.
refills, stop attacking.
Yeah, cause like the combo still needs to finish.
You've been doing surprisingly well.
Yeah, well, it's because this time I'm just saying fuck it, you know.
You know,
I'm just trying to
those
hurry.
guys dropped that a lot. I wonder if it's only effective against them.
Fuck.
I always wondered if
Maybe.
that was like an. Oh, is that a flashbang right there? There's a flashbang.
Yeah, I'll go get it. That
Bram
doesn't knock me
Stoker's
into the
Dracula.
water.
Speaking of vampires, isn't it why? Is that a huge reason you're into Christopher Lee because he did all of the original Dracula movies?
Part of the reason. Other reason is Christopher Lee is just awesome. Like I don't like some people have said like it's a myth that he stabbed people in the back, but like I don't know.
He's a big fucker. That's
No,
what I like.
no, he was
You know Christopher Lee?
I've heard of him.
He's
I don't know him
Sir
personally.
Christopher Lee.
Sir
Saruman.
he was
Count
Saruman.
Dooku.
Oh wow, they killed me.
Wow, one shot. He was Count Dooku in Star Wars, Saruman in Lord of the Rings.
Dracula. He was.
Remember
Golden-
Saruman? Like
Golden
Gandalf and Saruman had like that was
Yeah,
Christopher
yeah.
Lee. He was the original Dracula in the 1950s.
Not the
rendition?
original.
Okay, not the
You're
original.
you're forgetting.
well, not Nosferatu doesn't count.
No, you're
Wasn't
forgetting
Bela Lugosi in the original?
Bela Lugosi
Yeah, I
or
figured.
Bela Lugosi.
Yeah.
Romaine.
Yeah, I really liked that movie. I really liked that scene where it goes bleh. That was my favorite part.
Is that a silent film?
I think it is. I
very
remember it was a
good.
stage play originally.
I don't
Bela
really watch a
Lugosi
lot
kind of got like
sequels.
fucking like.
Is that the one with the bald Dracula that like creeps around? And it's all
No,
silent?
that's Count Orlok. That's not Dracula.
Did you know that
It's
someone?
really distinct.
Okay, have you seen the video, what is it? The historical fiction
Real life
documentary?
Dracula.
Yeah, no, the historical fiction movie on the Count Orlov movie. Did you know that exists?
Nah. Oh,
So-
fuck, what is that?
Is that an
New
upgrade to your weapon
Yeah, it looks like
permanently?
it. I guess I need to go.
So, there's a movie out there about the Count Orlov movie, the silent film, where the Count Orlov character is an actual vampire, and the guys filming him know this, and they're trying to get him killed. Like the whole movie.
Well, yeah, because he's.
That sounds like some shitty ass Seth Rogen
It's not.
comedy
It's not
film,
just
honestly.
comedy. Like it actually, he almost kills some people. It's kind of creepy in some parts.
Wait, what are you saying right now?
It's
You're
not-
saying that the actor was a real vampire?
No. There's a movie about
You
this.
can't
It's
pass
historical
like a-
fiction.
Yeah, it had this kind of lock on it.
Ah!
It's fine. I still have two whole ass lives.
Remember when you had 6 lives because you exploded a bunch?
Yeah, fuck it though. I guess I just knocked that chest into the water.
Maybe you have to jump along on top of it and ride it over to the island to get your cool bardish.
No. This level's cool. I don't
See,
know.
it's because we don't know where we're going now.
He's inside of these dead.
Yeah, I'm being very careful on those guys now. Okay. Oh, hey, there, I could have shot those. I don't really know where I'm going or anything. I've never gotten to this point yet, so...
But the Count Orlov
As
movie,
far as our-
I could look it up, but I saw it when I was a lot younger, and it's literally a movie where they cut in some of the Count Orlov movie bits, and then they show him as being like an actual vampire that's like, I will work with you, but you must bring me something to feed upon. And they're actually just terrified of him.
So
Because
it's
he's
like
actually-
man bites dog.
Yeah, and the death scene in the Count Orlov was the actual death of the last real vampire or something.
That was well done on the fucking those guys. Like, hey, I know we're like fighting for our lives, but we need to actually fucking kill this guy.
And then they released the movie because they're greedy as well. Because they went originally looking for a man that was creepy. They found him. They're like, he's perfect. And then they later find out he's actually a vampire. He's gonna kill us.
That sounds like... I don't really watch a lot of those,
Weirdo
like,
movies?
particularly old films.
It's
you
not
know?
particularly. It was like 2003. It was
Nah.
just niche kind of thing.
But I mean the original, you know? I
Oh,
mean, I'm
dude.
sure I've seen a couple over the years. I've seen...
You're
you know-
missing the heart.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad I got that.
It's probably not a door.
Yeah, no, you can never tell in this game. You just gotta hit them and find out.
I mean, I can kind of tell because you can. They're a little.
What kind of
thicker and you
fucking
can see
dock
through
is
them.
this?
yeah.
Like, watch
Adam
out,
Crowley.
watch out, my hearties. We're coming into the swinging like gallows section of the
I
dock.
tried to block it.
Probably can't block vents. But I think this is Adam Crowley's dock where he's just like, you know what? So, monsters, I want you to break the docks and then start swinging everything around as much as possible. Why are they still singing? Shouldn't they run out of force eventually? Do you think he's like contracted demons who just like keep swinging? Just keep those swinging.
Yeah, it only takes like 3 hits, actually.
It's kind of a pussy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now that I know I can do that, they're much less intimidating.
You used to think they only died to explosions.
Yeah, I thought you just had to kill them contextually, you know?
Where you just had to
Fuck.
fucking like. I love how smooth the animation.
Yeah.
Again, a
No, the
PS1
game looks pretty good. You know, for the time, for a PS1 game.
What's up?
So again, it's said in the beginning.
It's also
that-
on the N64.
So the idea here is that there's a pathogen. The reason why the adrenaline system even exists is there's a pathogen in the city that's turned everyone into monsters. And adrenaline is the only natural antidote, or it's like one of the best natural antidotes, but you have to keep your body fueled with it as long as you're exposed to the pathogen. So that's why there's an adrenaline meter, and it's also why your health drains and you die. But that also begs the question, is everyone here a fucking... Were these all people?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't
What
really
determines what you
explain
become?
it.
Like, do you have to be a certain gender to become a certain thing?
Is this just?
What if you're a dude and you
Is
turn
this-
into one of
is
those
this just
female
like-
vampires?
Is this just everyone in London?
I mean, I haven't seen any regular people yet other than me. And I doubt they're just waiting in
Cool.
their houses like in
Fucking Half-Life.
Jesus! I
It's a
fucking
double-
hate
It's a
these
third.
enemies.
It's a third of his life.
I hate these guys. They're like glass cannons. They're so fucking fast, they do so much damage, but they die in a couple of hits.
There's a full heal, at least. There you go. Your reward for
Great.
beating him is a full heal.
My reward for wasting a whole life plus 2 healing items. Whatever. Yeah.
I
I
just
could have
fucking-
blocked that, of course. I'm an idiot for not blocking it.
It's just like so spastic. It's funny.
Okay, so
I'm not hitting
what-
him.
what I imagine this game could benefit from. You need to back up.
I can't hit him. Fuck it. Bye. Oh, hey, you.
Good thing you turned around. Jesus.
Yeah. We have the sound real low, so I can barely make out what's going on
I mean, I can hear
here.
everything fine. You want to trade headphones?
Nah.
I heard
I'll
him.
figure it out.
I love how you can
Oh my
just
God.
keep
He
that
can
guy.
double hit you?
Where on earth am I going?
Who knows? Adam's probably just like,
Yeah, wasn't I chasing him in here?
well, it's a maze.
Stop it. I mean, there's enemies, so that probably means I'm going the right way,
Like
right?
how any level Isaac played once before, he's really good at, and then any
And then
level
I
he
just
hasn't played at
immediately
all.
start eating shit, yeah.
Do you think they have a bowl cut? Like if you look at it, they kind of have. Look at his head.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
What if
And they
Adam
have big
Crowley
buck
is like
teeth, too.
trying to be like, hey, let me give you a haircut, okay?
You
You
just
think
want
he
to
cuts all of their
comedy in this situation.
they're all Mo from the Three Stooges. I have split Mo into 7,000 different weapons. Only once they have all been killed will
That's
he
the secret.
return.
The fucking church is like, we cannot let this man take the Three Stooges and duplicate them.
The nightmare creatures
Whoa,
are.
hey,
you
there he
caught
goes,
up to him.
running away
Yeah,
like
there
a
he
little
is.
gremlin.
He's more power walking away, like, oh no, no.
I think he
He's
got
going
on
under
the
the boat. The boat's a
Oh.
trap.
I guess you're at the end of the level. You never got your fucking like super
Varnish.
Oh,
super
fuck
blade.
it, I don't care.
What if you jumped in the boat wasn't a fucking thing?
Society
Yeah, just phase right
funded
through
my
it.
experiments.
Oh yeah,
and
keep,
now
just keep
it
us
shall
coming, keep us
destroy-
coming. I don't think this game's
Dude,
really
you skipped
that
his
long.
dialogue. Did you not hear it?
No, I didn't.
Adam Crowley was like, "Society funded my experiments," and
Yeah,
now,
I
and then you
forgot.
pressed A on top
I
of it.
actually did figure that out once, and I forgot about it. If you wait at the level end screen for a couple seconds,
Adam starts to
yeah, he'll
monologue.
start to say some dumb Bond code stuff.
No, Mr. Ignatius, I expect you to die.
Where's the regular gun?
You don't have one. You
Nah,
hated
I've got
him?
fucking 8.
Dude, his
didn't
belt
wanna fight
must be
him.
fucking loaded.
'Cause I
Yeah,
don't
look,
have
he's
many-
got a couple guns on him.
I don't have exactly a whole lot of healing items, so.
This is another reason I want to play Vermintide. Someone has to play the bounty hunter in the original Vermintide and carry
Windmill
50
slam.
flintlock pistols.
Check that out.
Did you hear?
I'm trying to do it.
This kind of reminds me of one of the Genbus. It's like spin right round or something.
Wait, Kenpu?
Yeah, like one of the
Kenpu?
Kenpu, yeah.
Suzaku. The Suzaku Kenpu are all about space. Yeah. But what was it? There's a character in Vermintide. He's a mercenary. He's the witch hunter. You know what the witch hunter? Everyone has a ranged weapon and a melee weapon, and it's primarily a melee game. So you know the ranged weapons are a little janky. But you know how many fucking? You know what the witch hunter's fucking second ranged weapon is?
What?
He carries 50 individual
Holy
flintlock
shit!
pistols.
Shit!
That actually scared the fuck out of me. This guy's coming out of the darkness
He's
like
just
Mr.
fucking
X
walking
looking-
at.
He's wobbling. Blank, blank, blank.
is
I got
this-
spring. Is
okay.
that spring heel, Jack?
You know what this fucking reminds me of? It reminds me when you meet like a fucking like.
Okay. Scary new enemy, guys.
Take his hat. Wear his head as a
He
hat.
fucking he came at me from the shadows with a knife, and then I shot his head right off.
I mean,
It sounds like a Shia LaBeouf thing. He came at my shadow with a knife and I shot his head off.
you kind of gotta respect that, you know, in a game that's just like, oh fuck this. There's always just a, like, I don't want to deal with this button. Oh, there's a second one, okay. It's not worth it to play these guys. You move left and right.
Why? They're not that hard.
Just don't want to risk it. I
was
don't
that
have
guy
any
a
healing
human or
items.
not?
There were spiders.
Well, I
What
don't know.
if the pathogen affects all life
in
different-
the opening that Crowley created.
I feel like we've created too many. Where's his workshop? The Tower of London?
I
Where did
think
he
we
hide
actually
all-
visited that in the first stage, didn't we?
What if this is just Crowley like having a fucking panic attack, being like, oh shit, they all got out!
Crowley! Adam Crowley, you are under arrest for. Oh, dude, it's broken the wall down on your left.
Crowley's
Yeah,
just like fucking
did
like,
600
dude,
damage.
dude, please listen.
No, listen, Crowley, we've come to kill you. There was an accident. I'm trying to catch them myself.
Hey,
My experiments are for the good of mankind.
see ya. I just don't want to deal with it, you know. I don't have enough healing items to, you know.
So imagine a character that has to carry around 50 flintlock pistols. Just and he just starts throwing them down. you walk through the city after he's killed a shit ton of rat people, and it's just guns everywhere. Like guns
Those
and
look pretty
corpses.
fun.
What
was this for?
Explosive, blow it.
Yeah. That's why that guy gave me a gun. Yes, I shot him, definitely.
You totally hit it.
Oh, zombies.
It's a dead one. Well,
Gonna get back
pretend-
up.
Hey,
dead
dude,
in
oh, shit.
Jack the
quotation
Ripper.
marks.
Hey, what's up, yo? I'm Jack the Ripper here. Gonna rip your.
How
Alright.
much damage
You should only. What if you did bonus damage to the girl because she's a girl and it's Jack the Ripper ripoff? Jack
I
the
don't
Ripper.
know if that's what they're trying to
Is
do.
this like what? Is this like a skeleton or something?
Do you have to cut him in half like the normal rules?
No.
There, he's dead.
Nah,
He
he's
just has a
dead.
lot of health.
Well, he's pretty
Got back
easy to
up.
stun lock, though. Fuck with it. Fucking dead.
I just heard.
You know, all fucking around aside, this game does have a pretty spooky atmosphere at times.
Well, like when that guy just started walking at you, I was like,
You
what
should
the
be able
fuck
to
is
sell
that?
your incense at the
Yeah.
store for useful items. Break the windows.
I don't think you can do that to all
Yeah,
of them.
break. Yeah, which windows can you break?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
can't
come back
really
when you have
tell.
more adrenaline.
Okay, can't jump over that, of course.
What is that big face even doing there?
Oh no, 3 zombies! No, 2 zombies. Okay, whatever.
I love how he fucking hops around. It feels like a blood.
The zombies have different. God damn it!
So now that I haven't brought it
Fine.
up,
Go ahead.
I would like to point out that Bloodborne seems to be heavily inspired by a game of this type, since it's a game with a city that is infected by a mystical pathogen that's turning people into monsters of various kinds, and the main character is infected by it, and he also happens to have guns and melee weapons to kill people.
Yeah,
in, like
your
Victorian
character's the
steampunk
only one
London.
that can use an actual proper weapon.
Yeah.
Why
And
is
everyone
that
else
always the
does.
case?
And you are.
You're the only, like, there's one gun you have, and that's it.
Oh,
Like, I
would you
thought
rather
that in
play?
the
Would you
Mad
rather
Max
play a game like Rage 2, where you play as a character that is genetically predetermined to be awesome, but there's other people who are better than you at everything, like your sister who's better than you, and your adopted mom who's better than you, but you live through the game. And
What did they mean by this?
what do they mean by this? What is?
I wonder what the message
No.
they're trying to
To
say.
answer your
is
question is no. I would not like to play Rage 2, thank you very much.
Hey, dude, he just
Alright,
comes up to the
cancel
door
that.
and he just puts his spidery hand through and he's like, dude, you wanna buy some his whole arm is covered in watches from corpses. You wanna buy some authentic pocket watches?
I guess I can't.
You wanna
go
buy
that
some
way.
Guess you
pathogen?
go. Oh,
This door, maybe.
No, I can't. I already tried that. I guess I just gotta go back.
And find the door, the key.
More
Was this a
exploring, boys?
Was this a fucking dead end?
It's probably not a dead end. You probably gotta find the key by breaking all these windows. One
No,
at a
I think
time,
I
reading
think
the
I just
puzzle.
yeah, I think I just have to go a different way. See, the exploration in this game isn't exploring because you want to find stuff. Exploring in this game is exploring because where the fuck do I go? I'm going to die.
No, I'm gonna
Gonna run out of time any second now.
What the fuck is this noise?
This is the way I came from. What the fuck? This happened last time. We're just like
Probably missed a
where do I
switch in
go?
that lobby.
Where the fuck do I go? Yep, now I'm starting to take damage. Here we go. I only have a very small window of time.
Oh, I mean, if you want to use some heals. I heard something. Oh, that was a rat.
Oh,
Well, that's the right way to go, I guess.
No, come here. Stop getting away
Oh
from
my
fucking,
God,
just fucking.
I don't have time. I need to kill you
Billy,
right now.
Billy, duck it.
For fuck's
Billy,
sake, get over here.
It's not a duck bill, it's a duck bill. Yeah, you stop taking damage while you're in combat. There you go.
Fuck me.
I
that's
keep
the
wanting to
most
say,
annoying
I keep
mechanic.
wanting to say Billy Club, but it's not right.
I keep wanting to say duck bill. It's Billy Duck. We have changed the name of the. Sorry,
Call it
Neutron.
whatever you want.
Sorry, Jimmy's dad. We have changed the name of this gun.
He'll
That's
still be
okay.
happy. It's called.
Isn't it quacking crazy?
Isn't it quacking crazy how Adam Crowley turned a whole bunch of people into fucking like
The
monsters?
government was completely unable to stop it, almost like. And where was he hiding all these monsters? It's almost like the London government was working together with him in order to create an opportunity to like force the church to expend all their resources on stopping the infection from taking over. Isn't that quacking crazy?
Alright, we'll see you guys.
I like the quacking crazy.
Not gonna
Hey,
bother.
Jumbo. Hey, genius Kajumbo. Isn't it quacking crazy?
Isn't it quacking crazy how fucking Soros
You know, why the
Muscle
fuck?
Cruiser?
Why the fuck didn't Demon Edition come out?
What are you talking about?
Demon Edition of MGS5?
That doesn't exist.
Yeah, apparently it doesn't. You lied to me yet again, V. You said it was happening.
V only, dude. Don't go. See,
Okay, look, you wanna know something?
Posters.
Last time I went to V when like fucking like God of War 4 was coming out, everyone was angry about it.
Yeah.
More angry than I am about God of
Well,
War 4.
you see, the thing with V is that they're contrarian.
His
They
head
don't
come
have
over.
any
He
opinion.
dropped a saw.
They don't have any opinions, positive or negative, about games. They don't give a fuck about games. All they care about is being contrarian, looking to seem smart because they don't like things that other people
That
like.
was one of my
you see-
favorite fucking posts with Raging Kermit that's been circulated everywhere. It's just like, fun is just a buzzword. And then
Fuck
Kermit's
off,
just like,
because
get the
it's fun
fuck out of
doesn't
this
mean it's
fucking...
fun.
What?
Just because it's fun doesn't mean it's fun.
And
Shut
it's
up
just
about
like,
Bloodborne.
you're the fucking reason that these threads are ruined in the first place, you piece of shit, stony contrarian.
You wanna fucking know my favorite thing about watching things. Watching how actually
It's like a
livid.
bunch of homeless people, like, homeless
Like,
drunks
and what I
that
love
disagree over
doing-
something and then they...
Well, hey, I'm on the other side of that gate.
What I love the most is just like saying something completely unhelpful, like maybe.
Whoa!
Jump it.
You just smash this one.
No, you did it at the wrong...
Can you dynamite it?
Yeah, there we
Grab
go.
it. Grab your upgrade stick. How do you grab it?
Holy shit!
Okay, I guess I didn't need to
The
get
church got a fucking upgrade.
I guess I didn't need to get the one in the last episode.
It's fucking horrifying.
Yeah, cool.
I wonder why we're only finding weapon upgrades now.
Yeah, it's too
Like
bad.
through the- like through
what
the
now?
first-
Can you break fences now? That'd be
I
a cool
fucking
upgrade.
doubt it.
That'd be-
Uh,
Because
but, okay, that's cool and all, but
But where the fuck do we go?
I still don't know where the fuck I'm going, and I'm about to die.
Wait, turn around. What? Have you tried the lower end of this?
No, that's the way I came in. I just gotta run around like a fucking idiot with my head cut off.
It's this whole place. I hate this noise. It gives me.
There's rubble, so you've definitely been over here.
Hey guys, let me.
Ah!
The gate
No,
looks.
No.
it goes to
fuck
fucking
me.
nowhere.
You, come here! Son of a bitch, come here!
Oh, look, he was eating a horse.
He's about to
Oh,
kill you.
yeah.
He's about to kill you. He's about
Yeah,
to kill
I'd
you
rather die
regardless.
than use the healing item because I have no Who would have died a second
Jack
sooner?
comes back,
What the
and
fuck
then
is that?
and then Jack comes back covered in a
It's a skull.
tire track.
Do you like drink blood out of it? Use
You
it.
can't drink blood out of a skull. It has a hole in the bottom. What do you do?
What did that
What did
do?
it do?
They made them all dance in synchronous. You see them just
Skull.
start jumping left and right like, da-da! Dude, there's a secret level.
Fucking Adam Crowley walks out with Michael Jackson.
Come on,
and he's fucking
motherfucker,
doo-doo-doo.
get over here.
I wish at this time the rest of okay, as the animation industry, this is a problem. Industries like video games have stopped making games that are like this because they've become streamlined and they have a formula to it. And it just became this thing. And this is why animation has become safer and animation has become less interesting, is they've just completely focused on like, no, this is what works. So we're just going to keep producing this to get the largest amount of profits instead of making things that are interesting.
I think you can break
Art has been drained from all genres, except for
Oh,
the
you
niche.
I knocked his arm off.
Art has been like the artistic endeavor has been drained from like all genres of art, except for the niche side areas, where like indie music that you have to search for hours on like these websites that no one's fucking heard of.
It's all because
Yeah.
like fucking.
And then they're mixed in
general-
with people screeching on, just screaming into like the microphone and calling it music. And I'm not, no, this isn't me bitching about screamo. I like some screamo music. I literally
I know.
mean people like upshifting their scream for 10 minutes and they call it a song.
What is
But
that
then you
called?
find like unique music that isn't just business. That's not like
That isn't,
planned
like-
out. It's
isn't
like
fucking
made by,
corporate.
yeah, it's made by producers and then they force people like Justin Bieber to sing songs that he hasn't written.
that's the formula, right? Because they basically just go, okay.
They did it in
Yeah,
games,
like,
they're doing it with
They
animation. did it
find
with
they
music.
find like some like back. That's why I always kind of liked music in the '90s because like they were all like they
What
didn't
happened
look
to
very.
ska?
They weren't very good looking, but at the same time they were talented. It was like before the formula was
Well, nowadays
before
it's
the-
not
no,
about just
me-
making good
me
music.
talking. no. I talk now.
Bye. Okay.
Fucking Nano has
Anyway.
been stolen by alternate reality backs.
You can tell we've just been watching Akira fight the system, man. You're right.
Revolutions.
Where did
Lord
that gate
Akira's
open up?
arrived.
What the fuck?
Okay, continue, Bax.
What was I saying? Forgot.
Cool!
Something about music from the 90s.
Oh, right,
Because they weren't
right.
attractive.
Shut up, everybody. Okay. What I
You
was
stop!
No, fuck you. What I was saying. What
What
I was
You have
saying.
to do Cody and talk over me.
What I was saying was that the
Where
fucking
did
like back in the past, it was about finding a talented person and then making them look good, and now it's like, oh, we have all the means to make you sound good. We'll just find someone who looks like shit and will be like looks fucking pretty.
No.
Welcome to the main.
Fuck
Want me to look
dude.
up a guide?
No, because I hit that gate and it was like, I hit the door and I was like, oh,
The gate was in the
opened
place.
up
No, it was at the
somewhere.
end of that plaza. Keep going. Keep going. No, the other way.
Oh my god. I fucking.
You gotta go all
This
the way.
way?
No, to
This
to
way?
the left.
This way?
Yeah, remember there was a giant gate that we couldn't open down this way?
No, it's alright. It's all good though, I'm dead. It's all cool.
And when you come back to life, your adrenaline's fully stocked.
Yeah, honestly,
Do
it's
you think this guy
more
literally
worthwhile
has
to
hearts
just let
stored
it
in his
die.
chest? Each of us has 4 hearts. So Bex, I'm teaching you a lesson about. See, this is what I. And everyone's gonna be like, oh, Cody's so rude. It's just
Implying
like
we're
this
ever gonna
was
get any
my
comments."
entire existence. For like all my formative years, if you did not speak, you were not heard.
Hey, if there's an enemy, that means I'm going the right way,
Yeah,
right?
this is the door that opened. This is what I was saying.
So
90s music. They made people look good. They make people
they
look
picked
good.
people based on talent originally, not on how they looked. But now it's okay. Do you look good?
Supposed to
So we'll
look
hire
good.
you.
Well,
Your
see, the thing is that
useless
it's not
quest
just
is
about-
beginning to amuse me. I will enjoy watching you die.
The thing is about music these days is that it's not just about making good music, it's also about being a big persona, you know?
Yeah,
you
you
can
have to
make the
be-
best music in the world, but if you don't have a celebrity, you know, personality, it's not gonna fucking matter.
Yeah, that's.
Hey,
oh,
new
you bleed?
environment.
Oh no, is Adam bleeding or are you bleeding?
No, it said the little like mission intro was like blood is everywhere. Crowley's clearly been here first.
Thank you for reading, Bex.
Sorry.
'Cause I was not paying attention.
So that's what
welcome.
you were saying about the 90s. Do you have anything you want to continue with?
No,
that?
but that.
Oh, I thought.
Oh wow!
We did
A
run into them
gargoyle.
once before
Oh
in the
shit!
first
A
level.
Tremere's been here.
I was like, shit, where'd he go?
So you're alive, right? A Scythian has been here.
Shut up! Naughtius, will you kill this gray fog, please?
This guy's really tough. It's always fucking
I love when
funny.
they're
Defeated
beheaded.
fair and square.
It's always funny when you fight them really hard
you
and
wanna
then you
heal?
just shoot them.
Oh shit, yeah, fuck.
You know what's really good?
Items?
You know what's good? Yeah, you do. Among all your other items,
There's
you think
too
that-
many items in this game.
You gotta keep using. Just use your items like you're not afraid. Stop fighting like a normal person. Don't just use a gun. Use the torch and everything else.
Yeah, I guess I should.
It's gotta fucking. You can't find them,
isn't,
okay?
This isn't a fucking RPG. Use
Yeah,
an
there's no
ether.
point in stalking them up. Yep, I think I'm gonna do that. Every time you do that attack, they just know to lunge back. Zombies do it too.
You know what I just found out in Minecraft? Enderman. You know Enderman, right? You've seen this.
Yes, they were in the game last I played.
Did you ever try to shoot a bow at them?
No.
They fucking. Oh my, well, no bows. They whenever you shoot at them, they immediately teleport out of the way of the arrow right before it hits them, like they're fucking DBZ. You can only fight them in melee. I didn't know this, so I kept shooting with the bow, and he's like, whoosh.
I didn't
and
know
then
that
just
either.
running at me, and he's like, I shoot at him again, and he teleports
That
to the side.
explains, like, okay, one time I was like.
They will always
I
dodge
was
projectiles.
I was in like a mine. And an Enderman was down there, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fucking hurt this bitch. So I like fucking made the thing where like he couldn't get to me. Like I built a little thing, and then I fucking shot my arrow at him, and he disappeared, like gone. And I was like, oh, I guess that's just a glitch of the game or something.
Yeah.
No, they just have like the fucking Hunter x Hunter. What was one of the 8 one of the spiders, organization, whatever. Not Organization 13.
Organization 13.
That's Kingdom Hearts. Fuck
Fucking
off.
shut up.
The spiders. Fucking shut up. Scythians, spiders, get it. The killer of Cyrus. Isn't that her power in Civ 6? Yeah, let's talk about... No, not Organization 13. The organization...
The spider.
In-
I know what you're talking about. The spider guy.
Yeah, okay, he's the samurai that makes it so he can just detect things within a certain radius, and if you come within that radius, he can instantly cut faster than like, sound. That's what I appreciate about Nen. Isn't it like, he can cut faster than light? I'm like, you can cut faster than light. Oh, look, the world is gone because you cut faster than light. Do you know what happens when you fucking do that? Do you know the physical ramifications of going faster than light, you goddamn...
Do you know the consequences of your actions?
Forgive
It's like
me.
Kamehamehaing from too high in the air, apparently.
What that reminds me of, have you ever seen that fucking video of, like, it's Grand Theft Auto 4, I think? And the guy, like, throws the guy out of the car and gets in it. And then it's literally like, the guy yells, "There will be consequences!"
And
And he
then
gets,
immediately...
he gets hit by, like, a bus.
No, he gets hit by a semi going super fast, and he just gets flung, and it's like...
You know, the ragdoll physics in that game were so fucking good.
Yeah, well...
Like, no game has gotten there. Even GTA 5.
The animations
For some
in
reason,
GTA 4 were really good too. Like when you like, there's like a comparison video.
Oh my
online.
god.
And
No,
like when you fucking
stop.
like shoot people, like
Why
in,
GTA 4 is better than GTA 5? Because it is.
No, I'm just expecting Isaac to be like, that's the next game I'm playing after Resident Evil.
No.
You wouldn't subject the
Right.
channel to,
I
Resident
would like to be GTA 4, but it's just not a.
to your left.
Oh.
Do you think
It's nice
I
of
think
them to
these were
wait.
people and not
What if
cows
this is
next
like?
to you?
What is this? What is this? What if this
What
is
is
his?
this?
Shut up.
Take
What
it
if?
slow
Is
now.
this him?
Hey, why don't you fucking get the
Just
hell
gonna
out of
make
here?
money. What is this Sif? Sif, is this Sif?
You know what? Fine. I won't offer my insight.
No, go. I hate when. Dude, I fucking hate when people do that. You don't even know.
Like okay, then I won't
Okay,
talk.
let's talk about how Twilight's better than all other vampires. in the
Twilight is
universe.
pretty epic because it has a lot of sex scenes in it. Dude, I literally.
Come on,
watched
we got
one
you to
of
talk there.
I don't think it does.
Your
I
I
don't
was
know.
fucking joking. Anyways, I was just saying, what if this is Crowley's workshop?
I don't
I
know.
think
That's
we already
one
saw
area.
that, didn't
I
we?
don't know.
I don't remember.
I feel like that's where the final boss is. You're about to die from adrenaline.
Oh my god.
feel like it's where the
There's
final
no
boss
enemies
fight
though.
is.
It's not my fault.
There you go. Enemy.
You come here.
Oh,
I'm
there's
the
another
monster.
enemy.
I'm just walking around and I'm like, you.
You next. Who the fuck is this guy?
I don't know. I can't.
Well, there's a
tell
lot
what
of
any these enemies are supposed
The
to
difference
be. Like,
is-
maybe it's like a Frankenstein thing.
Oh, you're being. He's making you. He's
Nah,
hiding you.
something fell off.
Yeah, no, icicles are falling down.
I love how he's always like fucking just jumping around.
Yo, what's up?
He's like,
I am the updated version of the.
Okay.
It's out of range.
Damn it.
2 bullets.
no, no.
Use a flashbang
he,
or something.
He fucking like did a jump. Like, he did a
Throw it.
Please do something. Oh my god.
They're out of it.
Okay.
They ran
I
away.
need to heal.
It makes
though.
them run away. That's what it does.
No, that's pretty
Oh, wait, what was he attacking?
yeah, I
Does it, does it make them your allies
It
too?
might be monster infighting. I don't know.
Well, no. What if it like turns them against like?
Dude, any game that involves infighting between sides is automatically like bumped up 10.
You
in,
have
like,
to try
Yeah,
this.
I really like.
Like you get wait till you're in a
infighting.
group of enemies and just
Again,
fucking throw it.
have you again? That's a reason. Like,
David
what about
window?
one more window?
No.
When the texture
Why is this
warping.
open then? Why can I go in this person's yard?
It's to
Because
be
every-
realistic.
Yeah.
Fucking
so-
okay, throw the incense. I want to
What
see
was
if they fight each other.
All right. Do it. Oh fuck. Okay.
No,
Maybe he's already aggroed with me. Huh?
No, they're kind of staying back though. See, it just keeps them back.
Well, I need to kill someone anyway. Come here.
What if they kill
Okay, I
each
guess
other?
I guess they don't attack each other, but they do like.
I don't know what he's trying to do.
That decapitates anything you hit at the last hit with that attack.
See, like he attacks in
No.
a different direction.
no,
He's
I think it
confused.
confuses them.
Yeah.
We've vastly underestimated the items in this game just by pure
Yeah.
refusal of like.
See,
we
like,
use it
the-
once and like it doesn't work.
When we
Hold on a
have
minute.
a million comments, they're gonna be
Are
like,
their
the incense
corpses
is
turning
actually
into
good.
rats?
Huh?
Their corpses are disappearing
Yeah,
and
I
then rats
saw
are
that.
appearing.
It might be. And anything in here?
What if
for me?
none of them are people and
Crowley-
Crowley just told
Crowley
everyone
is
to
a
leave the
fucking
town?
Jaimisi.
he
Flesh
turned-
crafting rats.
Blood crap.
Vicissitude.
God damn it! You have like a half second to be like, oh, those rumbling
Can't
sounds
they
better
turn,
jump
can
back.
they turn anything with blood into bombs?
vicissitude is a fucked up thing. Pretty much anything with flesh, they can fuck.
I'm a Zymesi when I'm playing. Because Malkavians sound fun, but
They're like, okay, when I do run, like, okay, there's a few lore things with them, because, like, the Naimisi are, like, a Sabbat only kind of group. But, well, like, that's the...
Sabat.
Fine.
Potatoes are endemic with telomeres, like lobsters. You know lobsters have telomeres that make them effectively unable to age.
I don't know, I thought you knew more about this, but...
I
don't know anything about
once.
the lore.
I
I'm not
played
talking about
one
Isaac.
Don't new to me.
Okay, look. There's two, like, main
Fuck me
vampire...
sideways. Fuck this guy. Can I just say?
Guys, can I just say...
Can I just
fuck
say
this
real
guy
quick?
in the,
Fuck
like...
this enemy.
Fuck this guy
Fuck
in the
flying enemies
ribcage.
too.
This guy likes surprising attacks. Zymesi, Sabats.
Okay, I'll simplify it. Like, I could literally go on for hours, and I don't want to populate the whole episode with, like... So,
Well, I mean, this whole episode is pretty much.
well, not really. We've talked about it, like, maybe 20,
Animation
15 minutes
only
tops.
27 minutes. And an
Aw,
hour.
shut up. You're over
There's only
exaggerating.
20. I heard there's only 27 minutes in an hour, and I'm like, what fucked up world am I walked into? I'm shooting.
You see, when you walked
It's the
outside,
Mandela effect,
when you walked
man.
outside, you left the original one, and the nanos from the two other
Oh
realities
my
switched.
God, fuck this.
You are now in the nega time.
What do you mean an hour is 27 minutes? It's 78 seconds.
I kind of like how they just turned into ash. That's a good effect, at least.
Okay, yeah.
I just don't want to fight them.
We're coming.
And I
They can
think
take
he just has too much health.
You can take the hit.
Well, now I'm gonna die because
Well-
I don't have many healing items left. I don't have much life left either.
Anyways,
Oh, 1-2 shot. No, the bullet does
Yeah,
do
well,
a
I
lot of
shot him
damage.
as well.
fucking, there's just two vampire, like, main vampire groups. There's the Camarilla and the Sabbat. The Sabbat are fucking crazy. They are they are all fucking want to take over humanity and, like, kill lots of, they're like psychopaths. The Camarilla are like, we can't let humanity know we exist or else they'll fucking kill us all. That is a very, like, TLDR rundown.
So it's like Malcolm X vampires and Martin Luther King vampires.
No, not even Martin Luther King. They still think they're superior. They just don't want anyone to know they exist.
They still think they're
Camilla.
better than everyone. It's just like they just understand that if they
The Venture are very Camilla. That's something I know.
yeah, well, they
Camilla.
basically the Ventru are basically the people who run the, like,
Are Zymesi the
bureaucratic-
Chinese vampires?
No, those are totally fuck. I forget their name.
17% of items. I'm getting lower. It's like golfing. Once I get to 0%.
I could remember it like any other day, but I can't remember it right now. But they're Zymesi are Romanian, Eastern European.
Oh, original vampires.
Yeah.
Romanian, like Transylvania.
Holy fucking shit.
Oh shit!
I think it's a boss fight. I
It's
don't
a
know what to
fucking
do.
it's a fucking Yeti.
Uh,
What the fuck? Where's he getting all these snowballs?
ow.
Why is it suddenly snowing? Wasn't it raining and shit earlier?
No, it was raining in the
These bombs! Dude, just blow them up.
I'm trying. Oh yeah.
You have to blow up the bunch of
I don't know. Do it again.
I think you blow up all the pillars and it collapses the
This is
ceiling.
obnoxious.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to not.
What the fuck? You just did a recovery. Yeah, there's free dynamite.
I think you are supposed to blow up
I
the
can't
barrels.
see what's happening. Just see right now. Oh, please don't die. I don't have any blood. Please.
Spam it, spam it. Here you go.
Okay,
No, you can't, you gotta throw.
Now you gotta
If you get too close,
I-
while you're
Right.
getting butt raped.
Infinite icicle works.
While you're getting butt raped by this thing, you have to also flip
In all the
it.
other levels, you have invulnerability bonus.
yeah, I guess not on this.
Maybe you never did, and I don't know.
No,
No, you
they turned
definitely-
it off for this because then you could just fucking spam the dynamite.
I can't turn around fast enough.
You gotta do that. You gotta do
That's
that.
fucking tank controls.
Yeah, but you did a backflip.
I
You did like a
don't know
back.
how I did it.
Wow.
You
Dynamite only.
use the
Dynamite
dynamite.
only. Alright.
Dynamite only speed. from the.
Fuck! I got too close.
Fuck this.
This is
Really?
Block, baby. Block.
I know. I'm trying, but I need to use
Block.
this.
Yeah, I know.
shit.
Block until.
Wow! I did it. I blocked.
Oh my god! I thought blocking might stop the thing, so you had enough time to
I
recover.
tried that.
Think of the children.
I'm just stuck in this. I'm stuck. I can't get out.
Well,
Watch him do
This
it.
music.
Watch him do it.
I did it, guys. Wow.
that's music.
At least I have
First
faith in
level
you.
opens. First level starts.
Well, remember.
Let's see where it brings us. Cause I don't know really.
At least it's a very simple game over. Yeah, it is. It's the main menu because you have to go to save and you have to go continue, I believe.
Well, gentlemen, I must say, after a successful speed run, 100% complete, we have finished the game.